Hey everybody, it's Hexa, and today I'm doing my first ever bullet journaling plan with me video. I really wanted to do one for the month of December because I knew that I was going to go with a super cute, super fun, very Christmassy theme. So over here you can see that I'm using watercolors for my cover page. These actually work pretty well. I'm using a Leuchtturm 1917 A5 dotted bullet journal, and it really doesn't seem to disrupt the paper too much if you use watercolors, as long as you don't oversaturate it with water. So that big red circle in the middle is going to be a cute little red Christmas bauble, and then over here I'm doing some holly. You can see me changing the music that I was listening to there. I think I was listening to Nirvana while I was doing my bullet journal. So for the cover page, I did this cute little Christmas bauble, some holly in one corner, and then 3 Christmas trees in the other corner. I wanted to do them like 3 different heights, and the tallest tree would go the darkest, and then the smallest one would be the lightest. I wasn't too sure about the holly, but I feel like it turned out okay. It just looks a little bit awkward. Anyways, then I had to wait for a little while to let the watercolors dry before going back in with my micron pens to line everything. I'm still kind of experimenting with my filming setup and everything, so you can see my head in some of these shots. I'm super sorry about that, but you know, I couldn't really avoid it. I'm still trying to figure out how I am going to film these videos so that you don't see my head in the shots. I just have a tendency to always lean over my books whenever I'm writing or anything, so that is why. Also, you can see it kind of going out of focus occasionally. Again, haven't really figured out the setup perfectly. Anyways, I'm using this metallic gold pen for the stars on the little trees, and I'm using a white pen to fill in the letters for December on the Christmas bauble. I wanted it to kind of be like, basically like the highlights were the letters, if you know what I mean. Anyways, I put a piece of paper before I went on to the next page, just because those metallic gold pens tend to transfer a little bit when they're still wet. And then for my brain dump page, the motif that I was going for was like Christmas fairy lights, so I just picked 4 colors and did a cute little like fairy light looking border around my brain dump. This next page is my December goals. Again, almost the whole thing is out of focus, but I'm basically just drawing some really simple red Christmas baubles and then writing in the letters for December goals inside. And I decided last minute to add some little like bows on top. This page is my YouTube ideas page. This is just where I write down all of my YouTube ideas that I come up with. I don't like plan anything in depth. This is more like where I write down the concepts. And again, I was kind of going for this like string lights sort of theme. Over here is my lists page. I'm doing just like a wish list and a reading list for this month. For November, I did wish list, reading list, movie list, and song list, all just on one page. So I split it into quarters, but I found I really didn't use the movie list and the song list too much, so I decided in the end that it was best to just do a wish list and a reading list. The heading for the wish list I found on Pinterest, actually, the font and the little thing with the stars and the moon. So if you guys are interested in following me on Pinterest, you can do that for sure. And then this page with the hearts and the candy cane is my Miracle Morning page. The Miracle Morning is a book by Hal Elrod, and it's basically just like a super constructive and productive morning routine. I highly recommend the book. It is a great book and a really fun way to start your morning. Over here is my sleep tracker. I know that 2 full pages for just the sleep tracker is really extra, but I wanted to be able to track like half-hour chunks, and because my sleep hours are really hectic sometimes, I do kind of need like a 24-hour period of time to track my sleep in, because sometimes I sleep literally like in the middle of the day, so I can't just like leave my sleep tracker to be anything from like 9 to 10 a.m. or something. Over here is my habit tracker page. So on the left side are all of my health and wellness related habits, so things like exercise and meditation, things that are good for my physical health and my mental health. And then on the right side, I am tracking things that fall under the categories of intellectual things or chores, so stuff like cleaning my room or reading. So for the left side, I'm doing a little Christmas tree, and on the right, I'm doing a snowman. You'll see that in a second. Now, I kind of changed this up a bit because usually I do a color code for my habit trackers. So I have 12 colors and 12 habits that I track in each category, but this time I decided to abandon my usual color code and just use green on the left side and blue on the right side for all of them, just to give it a little bit more of like a color coordination so it looks prettier. But I think that it's going to be a little bit harder to actually use the tracker because of this, since there are so many habits that I track, and without the color code it's hard to find the right ones and like fill in the right boxes. But anyways, I just have these like little rectangles, basically just like Monday to Sunday, where I will color in one box for every day that I do that particular habit. I hope you guys like the way that the back of my head looks. I am so sorry. Anyways, over here, I am just using my Micron pens again to write in all of the different habits that I track. Alright, now on this page is my mood tracker. This also ended up being so extra. I actually forgot to color in the little loops in the letters for the title. I had wanted to color them in just to make them look a little bit more like fairy lights, but I know a lot of people who use mood trackers basically just do like a happy, medium, sad kind of thing, but I like to go really in depth with my mood trackers and really stay on top of my emotions. So my mood tracker has to be able to have a lot of colors in it and, you know, track a lot of different emotions, because that's just the way that I like to use it. I have 12 different emotions that I track as well, so that's why I decided rather than just doing like one color per day, I would draw in one cute little Christmas stocking for every single day of the month, and then I would color them in according to how I was feeling that day. This took so ridiculously long to draw out, but I'm really happy with the way that it looks. I think it's super, super cute and Christmassy, and like this whole bullet journal setup really is just very, very kitschy. My camera interrupted for a second there, but it didn't really miss much. Anyways, after I finished drawing all of my 31 little Christmas stockings, you can see me writing in the days of the month, and then over here in the bottom space that's left, I'm just doing the color code for the different moods or emotions that I track. This page is my social media spread, where I pretty much just note down each day that I post on different social media platforms. And then on the right side, I have my vitamin tracker, because I take so many different vitamins and stuff. Technically, I'm supposed to take a lot of vitamins, but I don't take them because there's so many of them. I get super overwhelmed and I forget to take them. So I decided to include a vitamin tracker just so that I would actually remind myself and remember like which vitamins I'm supposed to take every day. There are a lot of vitamins that I'm technically supposed to take 3 times a day, and I tried to like track that in November November, but it turned out to be way too overwhelming. So instead I decided to just be like, okay, if I take that vitamin at least once in that day, I have done a good job. As you can see, there are 10 different ones that I take. Anyways, so this is pretty much it. I finished coloring everything in and doing all of that stuff. So now I'm just erasing the pencil lines. It's so hard to do this without any casualties, like without ripping your page or like causing folds or creases in the paper. I always end up messing it up somehow. Also, for my Miracle Morning page, the one with the candy cane, I didn't actually draw in the boxes. I hadn't completely figured out how I wanted to go about that yet, so I will be doing that later probably, and just like drawing in some boxes to help me track the Miracle Morning daily habits. But I just wanted to explain why the Miracle Morning page is so bare. Again, I'm so sad I forgot to color in the little loops in the letters for the mood title page, but I will probably be doing that behind the scenes at some point. Alright, and that is my completed bullet journal plan with me. I had so much fun doing this. It is definitely the most intensely themed and kitschy kind of bullet journal spread that I've ever done, but I'm totally in love with it. I think it's so cute and so Christmassy and like warm and happy and adorable. I love it so much. I'm so excited to start filling in my little Christmas stockings for the mood. I decided to do some close-ups as well here just so you guys can see everything close up. Anyways, I hope to be doing more Plan With Me videos, and I will probably also do a bullet journal flip through sometime in January to show you guys the months of bullet journaling between July and December. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it and if you would like to see more bullet journaling videos from me, please let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat for more, and you can donate to my Patreon down below to support me and my channel. Also, let me know if you guys want to follow me on Pinterest. I don't usually link it in the description box, but if you guys want to check out my Pinterest, please let me know in the comments, and I will start including that in my description box as well. Alrighty, we have reached the end, guys. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!